especially mothers and aunts of a certain age and grandmothers, have some stories to tell about what high school and college athletics were like for girls and women before Title IX. The assignment for the rest of you, and I am a professor, I assign things, is to interview those women in your life to ask them about their own personal experiences of Title IX and pre-Title IX athletics. Here is mine. My high school was very sports-centered. We had a football team fully outfitted with green and gold uniforms, regulation field, and plenty of spectator stands. The boys were so popular they could charge admission to games. Among the support groups for the team were cheerleaders, a pep squad, a marching band, and HRS. Furthermore, the pep rallies were mandatory. The entire school got out of classes on Friday afternoons to cheer the boys in the auditorium. Meanwhile, in the same fall season as football, here is what was happening with girls' sports at my high school. My gym teacher, Miss Jane Unsworth, wanted to coach a varsity field hockey team, and she did, but it was in name only. All 4 years, I was a varsity player, in quotes, on the team, but here is what it really meant. We wore our gym uniforms. Ask your mothers, aunts, and grandmothers what girls' gym uniforms used to look like. They probably have some funny stories. We did have hockey sticks, but they were appropriated from the regular gym program and not exclusively ours. We practiced several times a week and scrimmaged regularly throughout the season, but strictly among ourselves. For many years, I was puzzled as to what the word varsity actually meant. For us, it meant never playing other schools until my junior year. That fall, Miss Unsworth arranged for us to get aboard a bus, and with great fanfare at the end of our season, we departed for a neighboring high school to play their team. Miss Unsworth took this single game very seriously. She wanted to win, and we did, but that entailed me spending most of the time on the bench, except for the last couple of minutes. Nonetheless, it was a thrill, and we really didn't know it never could be any different or better. It was just the way it was. In my senior year, there was progress. We were up to 3 games, but none of them on our field because we really didn't have a field. Title IX was enacted in 1972, the year after I graduated from high school. It made mandatory that schools provide equal opportunities in all aspects, including equal funding for sports for both males and females. And that is how most everyone else here who is not of a certain age has experienced and even taken for granted the equalities of high school and college athletics. So today, we are remembering and celebrating. It is the 42nd anniversary of the Title IX legislation, and it is the 28th annual celebration of National Girls and Women in Sports Day, created to remember Olympic volleyball player Flo Hyman. And I am remembering Miss Jane Unsworth today too, and this is a good day to think about who made a difference in your life as a student athlete. We are pleased to recognize our senior athletes who have distinguished themselves by their commitment to excellence in team, their dignity and grace under pressure, their competitive spirit, and their love of sport. Among our leading senior athletes are NUMAC conference finalists and champions, ECAC and NCAA regional and national competitors. These women have brought recognition to Wheaton College and to our athletic program. Equally important are their achievements as scholars. They are Dean's List students, academic All-Americans, presidential Balfour, community and trustee scholars. They have also extended themselves beyond the classroom to the Wheaton community by their service as student government representatives, RAs, preceptors, tutors, interns, and leaders of campus organizations. We also want to recognize those parents here. Thank you for your role in encouraging your daughters to develop their athletic ability, and for your many hours of backyard coaching in the stands or pacing throughout your daughter's athletic careers. Please join me in recognizing the outstanding women athletes from the class of 2014 from Wheaton and the Coast Guard Academy. I would like to introduce John Zubia, class of 2000, Executive Director of Athletics, who will now read the names of our senior athletes.
Thank you, Betsy. It is a privilege and honor to introduce to you our senior female athletes at Wheaton College. As I call your name, step forward and receive your award. Lauren Andres, cross country and track and field. Allison Baker, softball. Morgan Bell, tennis. Anita Braga, soccer. Haley Boyd, lacrosse. Ashley Rose, softball. Vanessa Campbell, softball. Emily Chick, field hockey. Nicole Chapoin, synchronized swimming. Lindsay Cook, tennis. Sarah Brown, tennis. Sarah Fitzgerald, basketball. Rose Harris, cross country and track and field. Oshana Crustle, cross country and track and field. Nina Lento, swimming and diving. Molly Lane, track and field. NCAA national champion, Shante Little, track and field. Adrian Madden, swimming and diving. Ellie Massengill, field hockey. Lauren McClellan, basketball. Lila Mills, lacrosse. Jessica Moore, tennis. Jenna Rocha, field hockey and softball. Rachel Rodman, soccer. NCAA All-American Meredith Scannell, track and field. Anya Sokolova, lacrosse. Devin Soucier, lacrosse. NCAA All-American Amber Spencer, track and field. Lindsay Timmons, volleyball. Ashton Tobin, soccer. Ashley Burtec, softball. Holly Wegman, synchronized swimming. Hannah Whitman,